The people, man, you know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this mess, mayhem, and miracles Monday? You say mess, mayhem, and miracles Monday. What you talking about, baby? Good. We gonna get into it, but before we do that, was good. People like he ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of the thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Did I say Ken in the pen, man? I don't know, man. But if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You go get you some about 76 MacArthur Giants League is what I'm talking about. 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody putting them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now, you know because I tell you every morning, but just in case you ain't up on me or you don't watch me, you come get them from me, man. You know what I'm talking about? You come get them things from me. You know what I'm talking about? Sprinkler system on you, man. You say, what, bruh? Sprinkler system on you, man. You know what I'm talking about? Also in stores. Funkadelic trying. Make sure you go get you one, you know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, if all else fails, man, make sure you go get you one of them things off Amazon. Make sure you get you a hardback. What's that swing that finger? You know what I'm talking about? Come on with it. Worldwide INC. Come on with it, man. Worldwide Incorporated. Come on with it, man. Worldwide. Are you gonna say, what is that, bro? I'm gonna say, hey, you know what I'm talking about? It means everybody. You say, what's that, bro? Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody included, man. And Dugu, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue, you know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing. Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We're gonna get through it to get to it, man. Now let's get through these disclaimers, you know what I'm talking about? But before we do that, my mama always says, brush them whiskers when you're on TV, boy. Even when they don't got a hole in them, you know what I'm talking about, man. Coffee Chronicles. Classic roast, piping hot, but it ain't that piping hot. You know what I'm talking about? Let me go put some warmth on my piping hot. You know what I'm talking about? Whereas we have the disclaimers, y'all hold on, man. Said whereas we had the disclaimers, you know what I'm talking about? I put the thing on a minute, you know what I'm talking about? So when he come back, he could be piping hot. You know what I'm talking about, man? Now, good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug usage. No. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no alcohol consumption. No. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, man, I don't promote no crime. No. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no violence. No. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no domestic violence. No. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? Don't. You know what I'm talking about? Promote. You know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity. You know what I'm talking about? No. B-Ray, I don't promote shit. They was talking to me, right? I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? All I promote is y'all. Go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Because we just don't know how much of it we got. But a good brother like myself, man, I ain't prejudiced. You know what I'm talking about? No. A good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. No. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people. You know what I'm talking about? No. You know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. Man, I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here and fuck with your partner. Hey, man, check it out. Come fuck with a nigga one time. Man, y'all hold on. Let me go get my warmth, man. You know what I'm talking about? Piping hot. You know what I'm talking about? Classic roast. Piping hot. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, man? What's good with the people? Say, bro, what you talking about today? Oh, man. Mess, Mayhem, and Miracles. Man, you say, what tomorrow? We gonna get into it. You know what I'm talking? Shout out all the lazy people who working hard to get that last hit. I almost got it. I see. Fuck it, man. They say, what you talking about today, bro? Oh, Mess, Mayhem, and Miracles, man. You say, what's that Mess, Mayhem, and Miracles, bro? Just that right there, man. Mess, Mayhem, and Miracles. Y'all look, man, in today's society, you know what I'm talking about? In today's world, you know what I'm talking about? They say, bro, you be up here sounding like an old man talking about today's shit, man. You niggas be out here looking like a old bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Old nanny face having ass nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Grandma. Nigga, grandma, can I have some graham crackers face having ass nigga? You know what I'm talking about? But on some real shit, man. Alright, we gonna start with the mess, man. Just listen, man. In today's world, that's all they push, though. Mess, Mayhem, and Miracles. And they push this shit so much. See, that's how they make a new normal. You feel me? Why you think all this Saguni shit on TV and shit? Why you think it's just like Saguni got all the rights now and shit? Why do you think that, bruh? You get what I'm saying? It's because of the shit they put in front of your face. They put that shit in front of your face so long so you accept it. Now, you might be living somewhere right now, nigga. If you heard gunshots going off, bro, you wouldn't even, because it's normal. That's crazy as a motherfucker, but it's normal. So you'll hear gunshots, bro. You wouldn't even think twice about that shit. Coffee Chronicles. But they have normalized mess. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what they push into the people. The mess. They didn't push that shit so much to the people, they didn't got you messy. But you don't even understand. Like, I always refer to this. It's like when we were selling crack. We didn't understand how we was damaging the people. Just like you being messy, you don't understand how you damaging the people as a whole. Because they got you in your messy character. You get what I'm saying? So you running around with the mess too. Because they got you thinking like, they got people thinking it's two different worlds or something. You know what I'm talking about? It's only one world, bro. You get what I'm saying? You ever hear people be saying that shit, the YouTube streets and all? Man, don't let people fill your head with that shit. YouTube streets my ass, bro. You think this real, this shit YouTube streets? Till you walking out there on them real ones. Now, as you all can see what happened, you know what I'm talking about, bruh? This shit ain't nothing to play with, bruh. You'll get yourself hurt up here, bruh. You get what I'm saying? And then the motherfucker ain't gonna be satisfied until a motherfucker get hurt for real. You know what I'm talking about? And that shit be on display. You know what I'm talking about? But you can't run around and just do shit, bruh. Now, you might think you can, bruh, but that shit gonna catch up with you sooner or later, bruh. It just is. The shit you put out in the earth, that shit gonna catch up with you. You get what I'm saying? But like how they promote this mess shit, bruh. So they got you. They got you trying to get paid being messy. Now they got you on the mess campaign. Because you watching everybody make it like this. You get what I'm saying? Say, oh man, all you got to do is talk about people. Run your mouth, call the police on a few motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, this is all you got to do to make it now? You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of you niggas just in character. Because you was doing that shit before. But when you couldn't make it like that before. But now that you can make it like that, you niggas starting to come out the woodwork. You know what I'm talking about? Your bitch is starting to be on display. But as the people, that's why this mess, mayhem, and miracles. That's all the fuck they push to the people. They push mess, they push mayhem, and they push miracles. You feel what I'm saying? Every time you cut, you just turn around. You cut on your TV, you cut on your phone, you cut on anything, bruh. They gonna be pushing mess, mayhem, and miracles, folks. That's all they gonna be pushing. They gonna be pushing mayhem, so they gonna think you, even though you somewhere where it's peaceful. But if you go to the news, you go to your phone or something, they just pushing mayhem. So outside your house, man, the world's going crazy. You know what I'm talking about? The world's going crazy. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says, old man, old lady. Nephew says, old man, old lady. What'd you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? So they putting all these thoughts inside your head. Coffee Chronicles. Just like with the mayhem. See, and it does two things. It either scares you to where you think the world is falling, or it makes you paranoid as a motherfucker. And that's not good either, bruh. Because you walking around, you watching all this shit on the news and shit, you get what I'm saying? You hearing about all the mayhem, all the shit, all the shootings. You got to look out and all this shit. They got you paranoid. So now everybody's starting to look suspicious to you. You get what I'm saying? So now you done went out here and bought a whole arsenal like these square ass niggas. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? You done went and bought you a whole arsenal. Don't even know how to shoot. You get what I'm saying? But you got all these guns running around paranoid. So everybody you see, because this shit that they preaching to you, Mayhem, everybody looks suspicious to you. You get what I'm saying? And that's not good either, bruh. You running around paranoid. You been killed an innocent person, bruh. Because you, in your head, you thought they was finna do something. Because all they telling you is mayhem. You get what I'm saying? You gotta look out for people. And you gotta watch this. Everybody up to something and all this shit. All you gotta do is watch yourself, bruh. That's all you gotta do is watch yourself, bruh. That's it. Yourself will let you know. You get what I'm saying? Yourself will let you know, man, this ain't right. Yourself will let you know I ain't fucking with them. Yourself will let you know. But the problem is, most people ain't tapped in with themselves. That's how you keep getting got. Just like the miracles. You know what I'm talking about? They push miracles to you. They push a lot of miracles through you through the church. You know what I'm talking about? T.D. Jakes and all them, bro. All these people. They push miracles that, man, they got you in your mind thinking you can buy a blessing, folks. You get what I'm saying? They got you thinking that you could buy a blessing, folks. They got you thinking all you got to do is just pay your tithes, and God got something for you. Don't pay your tithes and see what God got for you. Don't never pay a tithe in your life and see what God got for you. They play mind games with you, folks. I might have paid, man, in my lifetime, I might could say I might have paid tithes maybe twice. That I gave a church some money. I could say maybe twice. You get what I'm saying? I think twice. Since I've been conscious, I think I gave the church some money twice. I don't count when I was a little kid and people gave you money just to put in. I don't count that shit. I'm talking about my own money. I might have did that shit twice. Fire pop. And I'm just gonna tell you, I don't believe in that shit. Just like I don't believe in tipping. If I ever gave a church some money or something, it was just because, just like I passed out money in the ghetto. That was just because something happened good for me. You know what I'm talking about? And I was just giving back to the game. And it had nothing to do with no ties and no shit. Like, I don't believe that shit. You feel me? But not just the church. Cause I don't want the church people, but they sell you miracles. That's why that's why you see everybody running around with these operations and shit. You can go pay for a body. You ain't gotta work out. Coffee Chronicles. You go get you a new ass. You go get you a 6-pack. You go get you some new titties. Mess, Mayhem, Miracles Monday. You get what I'm saying? This is all they push to the people, bro. That shit gonna have you out your body. It's gonna have you out your character. It's gonna have you fucked up, bro. It's gonna have you like it's just gonna have you out your body, bro. And the situation gonna occur, and you're not gonna be able to make the right adjustment. Because these people got your perception fucked up. You get what I'm saying? Because all they push, mess, mayhem, and miracles, folks. Why you think motherfuckers keep putting all these other people talking about they got? You got yourself, bruh. You just seen a famous face. And I always say this, man. And somehow you thought that famous face wanted to make you rich as you think he is. You get what I'm saying? Coffee Chronicles. You don't know when game jumping off, bruh? On some real shit. I just don't get that. Because y'all will follow somebody into something that don't work for you, then you start crying victim. I don't get that. You get what I'm saying? You seen all in the news now, all the scams and shit, all the people they trying to blame for Ponzi schemes and all that shit. And all these people talking about they trusted this person. What the fuck made you trust them? The fuck made you trust them, bruh? And y'all be acting like that shit is a valid excuse. You trust this motherfucker because you seen him on a podcast. You trust this motherfucker because you seen him on TV. You know what I'm talking about? This is the motherfucker you trust. You don't even trust your real people. But you trust a motherfucker you don't know. Wow, you know what I'm talking about, man? You goofy. And half you motherfuckers running around here is goofy. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You hella influential. You dick riders. I was just, and these was the white people. I was just like watching schemes and scams and shit. How the people almost got away with it right here. They got away with it for a while though. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. I know y'all done seen that shit. That's why it's Boosie now. Cause you can fool somebody hella easy. Cause you could just create documents and shit. You know what I'm talking about? You could just show somebody something on the phone. Do you see here? The motherfucker, because you want to believe that lie. Because you don't want to put in the hard work yourself. So you actually want to come across something where you don't really have to do no work yourself. You can just invest $1,500, $12,000. Hey, you can just invest all this money, right? And you ain't really got to do nothing. And you just waiting on the return on your investment. I mean, they got shit out there like that, bro. But you gonna have to find it yourself. You know what I'm talking about? But you trust this motherfucker to go, man. And all motherfuckers was doing was collecting people money, just like the pyramid scheme. They'll sell their cap to somebody else, go get their money, pay them people the money right there. Then all the people, they realize, you know what I'm talking about, it started getting bad, and they wouldn't hear from the people no more and shit. So everybody coming, man, you let somebody talk you into some shit, you need to be kicked in your own ass. You just do. And it was hell of them that said the same thing. Because people did everything like to the same people. They'll talk you into it. Then as soon as they go talk somebody else into it, the money they got paid right there, they'll come show you a little something. It wasn't even nowhere. It was nowhere near what you gave them people, but they just gave you a little bit. You get what I'm saying? So in your head, you thinking this shit is legit. Because a motherfucker that came and gave you something so quick. You know what I'm talking about? And it wasn't even nearly what you put in. They just came and gave you something. So there it was. It was the hope. Okay, this shit might not be no bullshit. That's on you, folks. Everything gonna end and start with you. Mess, mayhem, and miracles, man. And I just said all this because this is the shit they push to the people, bruh. That's why the people like this. I ain't gonna bullshit with you. That's why everybody in the mess character, you get what I'm saying? They got grown. I seen some shit the other day. It was like Man Talk 101. And all these niggas, they said Man Talk 101. Or some shit like that. And these niggas got up here and was talking about some niggas being pregnant and who somebody was fucking. And this is how they fuck your perception up, folks. They talk, that ain't nothing about no Man Talk 101, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? But they got y'all thinking gossip is just normal now. You get what I'm saying? They got you thinking like, man, acting like a broad is normal now. Running your motherfucking mouth, talking about everything you know. Running around this motherfucker teasing people. Niggas just look like kids, bruh. I'm talking about in the real world, bruh. That shit goofy as fuck. It is, folks. That shit goofy as fuck. You feel me? Nigga, I just had a ball this weekend. That's why he really ain't seen me. Watching the fighting shit. Nephew whooped that nigga ass, didn't he? We watching the fighting shit. You know what I'm talking about? Kicking on back. Having the ball, man. Stuck in our own world, man. You know what I'm talking about? And when I was just, and it's like people just don't know how to do that. You know what I'm talking about? People just don't know how to kick on back. You feel me? It's like you can't even kick on back but worried about what somebody else doing. They probably kicked on back, bruh. Why don't you just kick on back? That's all you got to do. Why is you worried about these people? All you got to do is participate in your kickbackness. Coffee Chronicles. That's what I be saying, folks. A lot of y'all ain't at peace inside. But, bruh, this tow truck. You got to be at peace with inside yourself. And that's why a lot of motherfuckers like that messy shit, bruh. It's almost like it give you something to do. Because this computer shit, this shit worse than crack. This is one of the worst things that ever came, bruh. Because you could just 42 fake it. It's like a video game, folks. You could just 42 fake it. Y'all ain't never seen no suckers do that, bruh. The scariest nigga on earth ain't gonna do shit. But they'll post like something from one of them mob movies, Scarface, Goodfellas or something, the quote, or they'll post a scene like when they killing people and shit, and the motherfucker put a quote up there and niggas keep talking, this how I'm coming. Like, you could just put some shit up there now and get credit for that shit. Like, you done killed the crowd. Ooh. Man, you gonna get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. You ain't gonna do nothing. And that's what I'm talking about, y'all. I gotta stop, but I gotta use y'all on that one because we don't do that shit. You get what I'm saying? But I ain't no better than y'all. You know what I'm talking about? There's probably some shit I do that y'all don't do. You get what I'm saying? That I need to correct. Coffee Chronicles. We all can correct ourselves. Coffee Chronicles. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not always right. But the cold part about that, I'm not even trying to come from the standpoint of being right or I know more than you or nothing like that, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm really coming from the standpoint of learning. You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to learn myself. You get what I'm saying? That's what you probably don't. Because you stuck in this mess, mayhem, and miracles world. You know what I'm talking about? To where you ain't got to put no hard work in. It's that overnight success. So you could just jump over here with these famous people. I know them from BT, MTV, bro, old school, VH1. I know them from them. I seen them. And they starting to what? Let me go give them some of my money. You'd be better off coming up with your own business plan, nigga. Looking for something you could get off the ground, bruh. Y'all better stop being in the rush, running around here trying to give your money to somebody you seen on TV or somebody you think you know. When these famous people, please, bruh, they whooping y'all with perception. That's how you whoop yourself because you believe somebody something they ain't. Then you get mad when they ain't that person. Cause you running around here dick riding. Told y'all it's just, man, world fucked up, nigga. Nephew says, oh man, old lady. Nephew says, oh man, old lady. Hey, what'd you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? World fucked up. But they teach y'all to dick ride. Just like I said with sports. You don't really have sports fans. People like people. I like LeBron James. I like Steph Curry. It ain't just a fan of the sport no more. You know what I'm saying? Just like in boxing. And that's how they got y'all with that size shit. And that's why we ain't got no solid shit going on now. Because it's just whoever you like. It's size. You know what I'm talking about? So if this is my favorite person, it's my job to defend him. I don't care what y'all saying. You get what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if this motherfucker foul or nothing else. You know what I'm talking about? I fuck with him. And if anybody got something to say about it, you know what I'm talking about? That's the standpoints we take now. They got y'all fans of people. They got you fans of everybody but your motherfucking self. That's why you always around here talking about people. You know about everybody but you. And that's what you don't get. You can't just come around this motherfucker and self-proclaim yourself nothing. You gotta go through shit, bruh. You feel me? You actually gotta go out here and live life, bruh, to know. You can't just come up here and give your expert opinion on what you think you would do. And some shit you ain't never been in. Mess, Mayhem, Miracles Monday. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. Y'all don't realize these people fucking with y'all for entertainment purposes. Y'all don't realize these niggas and these bitches up here giving relationship advice, bruh. And y'all ain't never once questioned these people. Y'all don't even see these people with companionship. But y'all done let these people, you know what I'm talking about? These people tricking and shit. You know what I'm talking about? These people doing all the shit they telling y'all not to do. But you listening to these people. You taking this advice back to your real life and your real and shit. You don't see these people playing with y'all for entertainment purposes? You don't see you could just come up here, you could just step on back, look at the internet, right? And you could just pick a lane and hop in, bruh, and just start talking about shit. And the motherfucker start, all you gotta do is make a little bit of sense of something like that. You get what I'm saying? Or come up here flashing a whole bunch of jewelry, money and shit like that, you know what I mean? You gonna get people curious, you know what I'm talking about? Because we live in a nosy ass society. Oh, who is that? You know what I'm talking about? But y'all be just coming up here looking messy. Now they got you ready to be messy. Now they got you all outside your character. Running around here talking about people in the real world. Talking about everything you see, don't know when to shut up. You know what I'm talking about? People don't even like to be around you because you talk so much. You know what I'm talking about? Everything you see, you got your own judgment on it. You know what I'm talking about? Then you come up here talking about don't judge you. You get what I'm saying? In the real world. We just into a bunch of little kid games. Because this is what we gonna do. We gonna come around here. We gonna talk all this shit about everybody. Real world, computer, all that shit. This shit go hand in hand. But once again, it's only one real world. You know what I'm talking about? So don't be on no entertainment purposes thinking you still not in one real world. You know what I'm talking about? Because that shit'll catch up with you, bruh. Everybody don't be playing. You know what I'm talking about? You could really get yourself hurt. And I don't think y'all gonna get it until somebody really get themselves hurt. I don't think y'all gonna get it until then. And even then, you probably ain't gonna get it. I don't think y'all gonna get it until like a serious person or a couple of people, or that shit just start becoming the trend. About all them niggas playing on the internet starting to get hurt. Then you gonna understand. You'll understand when that start trending. You'll be more careful with what the fuck you let come out your mouth. Because the people tired of that shit. And that shit gonna happen wherever you at. You get what I'm saying? Because when you running around here playing, people just be tired of that shit. Wherever you at. It ain't like nobody come looking for you. Wherever you go, there you are. You gonna tell you the way you is, bro. That shit gonna get you in. It's gonna get you out of a lot of shit. Mess, mayhem, and miracles. But that's all they push to the world, bro. That's why so many motherfuckers around here doing that shit, emulating that shit. Because they didn't made that shit normal. So now all we got is mess, mayhem, and miracles. You get what I'm saying? They say, bro, why you say mess, mayhem, and miracle? If they teaching you to be messy, they teaching the niggas to act like bitches, sit around in all these congregations and shit like the little girl, little kids, you know what I'm talking about, just talk. Spew your feelings. You know what I'm talking about? Now we talking about everybody like the Saguni, sounding like just sounding like Saguni, sounding like bitches. You know what I'm talking about? Now men is part of that. We got shows called Man Talk 1-on-1, but we talking about other niggas and bitches and what we think about somebody else's relationship and all that. Bro, for a nigga to even be talking about what a nigga do with a bitch, bro, he's a square ass nigga, bro. Whatever a nigga do with a bitch, when a nigga got a bitch, bro, he's supposed to do whatever he do with that bitch at that point. Because the bitch fucked with that nigga. But y'all don't get that. Because we living in this mess, mayhem, miracle society and shit. So you got niggas running around here talking about other niggas and they bitch. You niggas something straight out of comic book, bruh. You niggas have nothing to do. All y'all do is sit around and watch shit to form opinions. That's all you do. Like a bitch. Now that's the mess part. The mayhem part is every time you turn something on, bro, they trying to scare you. We finna go to war here. It's a war going on here. Look out. It's a rise in impersonations. It's just mayhem. Chaos. Everywhere you look. You can't even go to your phone. You know what I'm talking about? Because they using invisible words on you. You know what I'm talking about? We on top of their heads. Smashed out. We done maxed them out. We done deleted them. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas talking about L's and W's. I guess that's wins and losses over the computer. This is how we count victories now. Invisible victories. Invisible losses. But this is where they got your mind at. Like you didn't just conquered the world on Super Mario Brothers. You was the baddest motherfucker. While you was Luigi or Mario, then you gotta go eat. You gotta cut that motherfucker off, nigga, and go back and eat. You know what I'm talking about, bro? You gotta go to the real world thing, fuck. But it's just chaos. You get what I'm saying? So they just push mayhem everywhere you look. It's confusion. People fighting. They scaring you. The war here. I think it's just mayhem. So they got motherfuckers running around here even scared to go to the supermarket, bro. You got older people out here, bro, they just scared to go anywhere now. Because watching the news, between the news and this shit you can watch on the computer now, they always talking about what's happening. Mayhem, you know what I'm talking about? So they either got you scared or paranoid. Now you just walking around, not yourself, looking for everything because they done scared you. They done scared you so much, you paranoid now. You holding super oops. You know what I'm talking about? You walking around militant. You know what I'm talking about? Then you got all these nerd motherfuckers that ain't got no felonies or nothing, so that they just running around here with arsenals. Nigga riding around, don't know how to shoot a lick. He letting you know he got 6 pistols on him, you know what I'm talking about? And a shotgun with the vest. You know what I'm talking about? He got hella attachments on this shit, hella different pistols, you know what I'm talking about? Shotgun attachment in the car, you know what I'm talking about? Ooh, he ready, ain't he? You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says old man, ooh lady. And nephew says old man, ooh lady. You know what I'm talking about? What you say, bruh? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Take your square ass in the house somewhere, bruh. And you got motherfuckers like that, bruh. You got this really scary, paranoid motherfuckers running around here brandishing weapons. Hella scary. Hella scary, bruh. Walking around looking here hella hard. What's up, pal? You know what I'm talking about and all that shit right there because you got your thing on your hip. Don't even know how to use that motherfucker. But you walking around antagonizing people. You know what I'm talking about? Because it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. You think it's so straight out of the comic book, bruh. That shit be hella funny. But you got all these square paranoid motherfuckers walking around brandishing pistols and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Just ready to poop the draw, talking about self-defense because they scary. You know what I'm talking about? You know you ain't even supposed to pull your gun for no fist fight, bruh. If a nigga talking shit to you, unless a nigga got a weapon himself, bruh, you ain't supposed to pull your gun, bruh. The only way you can even shoot somebody if it's a regular fight going on, bruh, is if a motherfucker is beating the motherfucker up to where he's trying to kill him. If you shoot a motherfucker, that's excessive force, folks. You get what I'm saying? That's way beyond excessive force, bruh. You gotta be willing to fight. You get what I'm saying? That's just like if somebody was beating your ass and you pulled a weapon and they ran and you shot them. There wasn't no reason for you to shoot them. They wouldn't even be in the aggressor no more. You get what I'm saying? So y'all be running around here with these pistols thinking they protecting you and you ain't gonna do nothing but get yourself in trouble for being scary. You can't just pull your gun on somebody, nigga, and they ain't got no weapon. I mean, you can. People do. It ain't like somebody trying to rob you or something, but you get in an argument and you just pull your gun, you're not supposed to do that, folks. Because there's no reason. That's excessive force, like a motherfucker. If ain't nobody got no weapon, you ain't even supposed to pull no gun, folks. The only way you're supposed to pull a gun in a fighting situation, folks, is if somebody's beating you trying to kill you. You get what I'm saying? Then you have no choice. But if it's just a fight and you draw down and try to shoot somebody, bro, you're going to get your ass in trouble. With your scary ass. You know what I'm talking about? Because there's no reason to shoot nobody. But y'all be scary. You get what I'm saying? Y'all be scary as a motherfucker. Depending on what kind of laws y'all got in y'all state. But that's the mayhem part. You know, the miracle part, you know what I'm talking about? I'm finna get on up out of here. Now, the miracle part go like this. Because that's the other thing they selling you. Because a lot of you motherfuckers just sitting around here lazy, or you just so influenced by the people you deem popular. You ready to follow these motherfuckers? Beyonce come out with a line or something. Y'all in the line to go buy it. Michael Jordan, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, any of these people. You just in a rush to go get their shit. Then you come back high side with it. You know what I'm talking about? Like when the Yeezys came out. You went over there and spent all the money on the shoes. Look what you got. You know what I'm talking about? But they got a bunch of that shit running around here now. Where you ain't got to do nothing with your lazy ass. You can just go give these people your money, or you can invest in this. You know what I'm talking about? Then you turn around talking about these people scammed you. You know what I'm talking about? You're letting these people push miracles to you. You know what I'm talking about? Pastor and them that told you. You're going to get closer to God. Just go on and put this up in here and God got something for you. They got you out here thinking you could buy a blessing. You know what I'm talking about? But you think you supporting somebody. You'll be a goddamn fool, bro. You better support your motherfucking self and your people. You get what I'm saying? But they got you thinking that's support. They thinking you could buy a blessing. They got you thinking you could buy a miracle. You know what I'm talking about? All them get rich quick schemes. You know what I'm talking about? I could send you $1,000. You gonna send me back $3,500. You know what I'm talking about? Ooh, give it here. You niggas so straight out of comic book, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all get yourself. Then you turn around and act like nigga whatever the fuck they game was, they was supposed to run it. It was on you to detect that shit, folks. You get what I'm saying? How you gonna send somebody some money, bruh? And then act like you got. You got yourself. Now you got these people finna go to all kind of federal indictments and shit, Ponzi schemes and all that, bruh. You shouldn't have involved yourself in that shit. You can't blame your decisions and choices on nobody else, folks. You just can't. You gotta realize when, and that's it, and that's all. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all better stop trying to follow these people, bruh. You be better off following yourself. Come up with your own shit. I know that shit ain't just that easy like that, man. But that shit, it ain't nothing gonna be easy, bruh. I mean, you might find a couple of things, but for the most part, nigga, you gonna have to put in some hard work somewhere, bruh. You better off coming up with that shit on your own. Investing in whatever you came up with, bruh. And try to run around here thinking you finna get off the ground quick and doing, cause all that shit gonna do is how you running around here, dick riding, looking like the butler, nigga. You be running around this motherfucker looking like the help. You know what I'm talking about? Come, boy, go to the stove, bring me 2 cigars, a pack of Tampas. Y'all want anything? Some now later, some sunflower seeds, some sodas, and bring my change back, boy. You know what I'm talking about? But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. You know what I'm talking about with that one right there? If you don't remember nothing else, man, always remember it don't cost nothing. This is show a little bit of that love.